up, guys? We're just gentlemen here. Would you pop my collar? Man, listen, it is what it is, bro. It's not what you got. It's what you got behind it. I can't stress it enough. I can't stress it enough. You know what I'm saying? No, it's not what you got. It's what you got behind it, right? It is what it is. And I can't stress that enough. We're coming back to the Bull. Is the Bull bullshit? Is the Bull a stupid cigar? I will say that the size is quite egregious. I said, at least the torpedo makes it smaller to fit in the mouth. No Diddy, peace be upon Diddy. I just went to get some water because I forgot to fill up my water at the gym. Anyways, what I was going to try to say was they had at the gas station there $20 candy bars. I couldn't believe it. $20 candy bars. I said to the woman, who the fuck is buying this stupid bullshit? And she's like, oh, people love them. The Dubai style. Guys, I can't stress that. God forbid Rocky Patel starts making Dubai style cigars. We're going to see $500 Rocky. Dubai style. It's Dubai style. Yeah, Dubai to your money. Dubai. $20 for a fucking candy bar? Are you kidding? Yeah, probably one of the best LFDs, if not the best, depending on what you're thinking. But I will say that it's easy to love. I will say that I keep coming back to it. I will say that I enjoy this cigar a lot. And I haven't had one in maybe about a month. We smoked one backwards about a month ago. So I just wanted to come back to it. Here's the thing, too. I got it for free. I didn't steal it. I know what you're thinking. False. At my local shop, which I go to, not like a lot, but anyways, I earned points, and basically, like every $200 you spend there, you're getting $20 free cigar. I don't know what's in this background. I don't know what it is. I just do news. You know what I'm saying? I just post what I see on TikTok and Facebook. You know, so here's what it is. Well, the town was packed tonight. Must have been a big show tonight. It must have been a gigantic big show. And it is what it is. Oh, wow. Is this a match? Holy cow. That match didn't want to go. And as soon as you light a match, here comes the wind. I can't stress it enough. Ooh, the aromatics. The aromatics on this cigar is fantastic. Construction on this cigar is fantastic. It looks very nice. The band has not been updated. It is what it is. Ayo. Yo, what's up? What's up, gangsta? This what it is. Minding my business. My business. My neck. My back. My pussy and my crack. My neck. My neck. Lick my book and my crack. I said my neck. My back. Yo. Yo. Yeah. These are not good matches. Woo, 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 woo. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. It might not seem strong, but it's very thick tobacco. It's very aged tobacco. Take your time lighting this up. Oh yeah, yeah. And this should be the last one. We took our time. No rush. Here we go, baby. This is a good one. I can feel it. All right. All right. All right. Mmm. Mmm. Medium strength. Delusions of grandeur. Who is this guy? Hey yo, what's good? Who is this guy? Who's this guy? Question mark. Chewy. What are you doing, Chewy? Where's Sako? Where's the bread maker? Where's Jeremy? I should be fully lit. Anyways, how's your balls? You guys all right? Just got back from New York. I'll tell you what, it was actually a nice ride back. It wasn't a bad ride back. Mm. Wow, medium plus right there. Nutty, leathery, very rich cedar. Yeah, yeah. Wow, who is this guy? Yeah, make me laugh. Funny guy. Funny guy. Ah, tripwire. Got him. Got him. Got him. It's dry. It's warm. Oof. Sounded kind of nice. Anyways, it is what it is. Golden honey, nutty, some black pepper, cedar. It is a very happy, it's a very positive cigar. Right now, I'd say it's about 60 to 65% darkness. Overall, it's exactly how I remember the Andalusian Bull, how it starts. But overall, every time you come back to a cigar, it is like having it for the first time. Because the bottom line is, um, if it's the first cigar you had that day, in a way, every time you go to sleep, you only have memories of what you smoked. Because every time you come back to life and you smoke a cigar that day, it is in essence, your life is one life, but it's one day at a time. You understand what I'm saying, though? So every time you come back to a cigar, you have memories of the cigar. And if a cigar is reliable, you have similar memories. But still, there's no way to come back to even the same cigar, especially if you're not doing the same cigar every day. You come back to it once a month, you're going to have an idea or a very good idea of the cigar, but there's still going to be things that you either forgot or might be slightly different next time. There's other elements of what you ate, what you drank. Are your balls swollen? Did you just get laid? Did you not get laid? I promise you. I promise you, like, cigars are better after you get laid. If you're like stressing about chocha, if you're stressing about chocha, you don't need a cigar. You need chocha. After the chocha, then you smoke the cigar. Shit, shower, food, chocha, cigar. Shit, shower, food, chocha, cigar. Then you go to bed. Never do a cigar and get chocha. Don't go cigar then chocha. It's not right. It's not right. You don't want to go from the last third to the first inch. And I can't stress that enough. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? It's going fantastic. Now, who wants to come on? Who wants to come on? I'm gonna send out invites to Sako and to Chewy, and we'll see who comes on. Or if you guys want to take turns, it's no big deal. Let me see here. Chewy, reliable, and Sako. I sent it to you, and here they're sent. Whoever wants to come on comes on. You can both come on, not at the same time, and don't come on each other. That's homosexual. No, smoking never disturbs my sleep. Smoking induces fantastic sleep. I don't know. Is that going to work? It's not going to work. I was trying to put the cigar in the mouth. Well, I'll tell you what. That would be a good cigar holder, like a good ashtray. You know what I'm saying, though? That would be good. That would be good. That'd be fantastic. Chewy's busy. So, Sacco, it is. Going back and forth, back and forth. It is what it is. Hey, we appreciate that, Chewy. Let me tell you something, though. Every time I come back to the Andalusian Bowl, I'm really not even reviewing it tonight because I just reviewed it like a month or two ago. But every time I come back to the bowl, I have a great time, man. And it's nice to recertify and recertify. And I paid $0 for this. But even if I had somebody screaming, even if I had to pay, I was $18.99, $19. I think the warmer weather is bringing out more people, and people are drinking more out in public. Things get a little ruckusy, a ruckus. Things are getting a ruckus. Things are getting a ruckus. What's up, Wayne? How you doing? All in all, this is a perfect cigar. All in all, it's a very delicious cigar. All in all, the bowl, it touches my heart, touches my choach. It's not going to be like an exciting cigar, like, oh my God. And it's not the, there is some magic to it, but the Opus is going to have way more mystique. However, though, I guess you can call the cigar as like controlled magic. It's got a little magic to it. You're like, wow, this is really nice. But it's reserved, it's subtle. But there's so much subtle magic. And because it's such a long cigar, no Diddy, peace be upon Diddy, it takes time to build up. I think it messes around with your perception. By making this cigar so big and the gauge so big, but the torpedo only feels like maybe a 50 in the mouth. No Diddy. You have to have patience to enjoy this cigar. And I don't think a lot of people have patience. You should have patience. It's a virtue. And even though this is a ridiculous show, and even though there's a woman sucking an imaginary cock in the background, it is what it is. I mean, like, what's the difference? We've all been there. Either you're this person or that person. I am that person in this scenario. Now, it's not just about the blowjob. In life, no matter what's happening, you're either this person or that person. You're either the nail or the hammer. You understand that in life, right? You're either the worker or the boss, right? You're either the employee or the owner. And I guess you have to know what side of the picture are you on in some situations. If you get pulled over, you're in this situation. Is there a problem? Yeah, I can't stress enough. When you get your bills, you know, this is when you get paid, but this is when you pay your bills, right? This is you paying bills. This is you getting money. And the beat goes on and on and on. Well, I haven't smoked a cigar in the car in like almost 2 weeks because I've been doing the lounge on the deck, and then I didn't do lounge or smoke in my car the whole time I was in New York. I try not to smoke in the car, before I see my kid a couple of days ahead of time and I get the car detailed because I don't want to complain. And then I smoked outside with Johnny Stash. It was nice weather, but now we're back on the grind. We're back on the grind. I think Sacco's not coming on. Maybe I'm just gonna go fuck myself. Maybe there's no lounge. I don't know. Maybe that's it. A little bit of syrupy sweetness. I'm getting more of a honey note out of this one. Nutty, cedar, but it's extremely classy notes. What I mean by that is very crisp and clean flavor, like if you were having like a high-end Davidoff or an Opus X. It's just a different, exact profile in the way it hits. It's top shelf. Once you get to top shelf, it doesn't matter if the cigar costs $20 or $50. What I mean by top shelf is once you have a master blend and you have the tobacco aged perfectly, the only difference now is just how much is it going to cost you. That's it. The only difference is how much is this going to cost you. Andalusian Bull is a perfect cigar. An Opus X is a perfect cigar. You understand that? A Padron 26 Maduro is a perfect cigar for what it's trying to do. A Liga Bovada number 9 is a perfect cigar for what it's trying to do. There's not one blend that could do everything. Do you have one tool that could do everything? Yeah, money. But no, you can't eat money, right? You can't eat it. If you were in a desert and all you had was money, what are you going to do? Eat money? So money only works if somebody wants to receive it. Money is nothing. You can say, I got money. Who's going to suck my dick? If nobody's willing to suck your dick, your money means nothing. Does that make any sense? I'm teaching you principles here. Money's only worth something if somebody wants to receive it. If nobody wants your money, nobody's going to receive it. And you're going to have to do it yourself. Only Richie could make a teaching out of this. This is fantastic. This is fantastic. Psycho's not coming on. I think I'm going to go straight to the news because I don't really need to review a cigar. What I'm really doing here is just enjoying the Andalusian Bowl again. And that's all I wanted to do. Mm, mm, mm. Wow. That's a world class cigar. You can't smoke the cigar and not smile. When you're smoking the Bull, everything's okay in the world, but you better want to relax, or you better want to come from a stressful day and go into I think this is a great cigar to smoke in a hot tub. Just relax, chilling. This is a great cigar. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And it is what it is. So Sacco's telling me to go fuck myself. And I'm going to keep on smoking this cigar, but we're going to go to a commercial break. And this commercial break was brought to you by New Orleans. Try New Orleans. Go there and get drunk. And it is what it is. You might have fun. Uncle Larry. Oh man, what a good song, man. What a good song. Well, the song brought on Sacco. What's up, brother?
Richie, what's happening, man?
How's your balls?
Fresh.
That's good. Nice to
I use
see you.
72-hour spray.
Yeah, I used it twice. 144.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof, bro. That's over a week. Nice. Nice. Uncle Larry. Hey, man, what's up?
Uncle Evan says, yeah, you could eat it.
Uncle Larry, what should I smoke?
Hey, man, you're the boss. You're the boss. Whatever you want to do.
How about that? That's an
Macintosh,
old
great. What size is that?
Churchill.
And that's the original blend, like original release. How much time you got on that? Like 7 years?
Yeah, yeah, there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Not that brown, but it was in a dark.
Yeah, but
That
that's
was a
not a
long
real
time.
like extreme dark cigar. So like that's a lot for that wrapper. Yeah. Hey,
Sometimes, different. Some I saw, bro. Some cellos I saw they just go brown after months. So
green screen. Hey, this is not the green screen. This is on TikTok. I don't know what's happening. I'm just doing the news, man. I don't make the news up, Sacco.
all right. Oh man.
Yes, gas station buying a bottle of water, and they had $20 candy bars.
Candy bars are that much, man.
Bro, no, it was the fake Dubai, like the Dubai style. Bro, that's not Dubai. No, you know what that is? Goodbye. Goodbye to your money. Hey, what style is this candy bar? Goodbye. Goodbye to your money. Dude, $20? Are you out of your fucking mind? Bro, that costs more than Opus X in Pennsylvania. Nah, bro, I'm not buying garbage candy. I'm just saying the principle. I went there for a bottle of water, and I said, "Is that right? Is that $1.99?" She goes, "No, it's 19.99." I said, "Who's buying it?" She goes, "Oh, the people love it. People are retarded. People are stupid." I know what's gonna happen. Yeah, but this is everywhere now. Everyone's selling this. Sacco, I think. But Sacco, can you imagine if Rocky Patel makes Dubai cigars now? He's gonna make Dubai style.
Had Carlito do it.
Listen, why don't you mind your fucking business, man? I don't know what you want from me. You, you, man. Are you okay with that big cigar? You need help? Hey, Sacco, I missed you. That's what it is, Sacco. Richie missed you. Richie missed you. Richie's got feelings.
You're a soft gentle heat, I guess. For me, no difference, baby. The same.
It could have been worse, Sacco. It could have been the guy sleeping, huh?
And then let me see if I can light the cigar. See, you should. See, you should always get the cigar out of cello before you're gonna smoke it.
It's that one spot. That's probably where it was resting, huh? Yeah, the backside. Oh yeah. Hey, that match is a good match. My God. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's a real big one too. It's more like a kidling. I'm gonna. I don't know. Oh, probably it is, dude. I put 65 over there.
Out for a day at least. You know what I'm saying though? That's not the cigar Sacco. If a cigar's been in storage for 7 years, right? It needs to air the chocha out. You understand that? Especially if it's been in cello. It needs to air the chocha out. Does that make any sense?
From the same place. This one, this one sucked more water, I guess.
If I buy something at a shop, like even look, I bought that new AJ Fernandez Enclave. It's the Eladio Diaz. So the guy that used to run Davidoff, he made a AJ Fernandez, but in the Dominican Republic. So this is the only Dominican Republic AJ Fernandez right now, which is interesting, right? Because remember I said a few weeks ago, when is AJ going to make a Dominican cigar? I really said that, and they got this is a Dominican AJ Fernandez cigar.
So, oh wait, yeah, that's not what you're smoking.
I barely got out of the cellophane, and the wrapper, the band, got stuck in the cellophane. That's how tight it was, and it actually damaged the wrapper a little bit because this was really wet from the factory. So I'm gonna let it sit out all day to tomorrow. I'm gonna cut the cap and let it. I'll review it tomorrow. But there's no. I was gonna smoke that tonight, bro. If your cigar doesn't want to come out of the cellophane, you can't smoke it.
In the cellophane in the first place.
And that means, but no, Sacco, no, they just got it today. It just came in. So it wasn't the shop's fault. It just came in, you know? It's brand new. It's brand new. And so that means it was wet from the factory. Like, the factory had it in wet conditions, you know?
Oh, yeah, just let it sit out.
It's the rain season, March, April, May. So if they just got it today, maybe the factories where they had the cigars before they shipped it in, maybe it was just really moist. You know what I'm saying, though?
Packed in a cellophane, the whole box, then it's going to take a long time for it to acclimate or change the humidity or whatever.
So normally when you get a new cigar that just came into a shop within a week, it's generally not going to be too wet, you know? But in this case, bro, I could prove it. You can't do this. Look, the band is in the cello. So when I was pushing the cigar out, after I pushed it 1 inch, only the cigar came out because I pulled it out, and the band is stuck in there. That's how tight it was, you know. So it's what it is.
cigars get stuck in a tuba, but never in a cello. I guess
Is it 6 by 54? What if they use 6 by 52?
like barely fit the cigar. But it's so hard to stick a cigar into the cello back with the especially with a band.
It got wet after it went in.
Band wouldn't stretch, right? The band stays, even though the cigars like
Tobacco where the band was, so it was stuck to the cigar. You know what I'm saying though? So, but I went to smell the choach when I was taking it out, and I was like, oh, this is kind of tight, and then I pulled it out, and the band was loose. So you see, I damaged that right there. See, but let me tell you something. At least the damage is high, and it shouldn't affect the cigar on the draw or anything.
can band over the hole, and that will help. Yeah.
Nice. The actual Ecuadorian binder, and it said Corojo 99 wrapper. So
The young guy with the curly hair, I don't remember his name. I mean, he was a young guy a while ago, I guess.
doing a lot of blends. And so look, here's the thing: if he's making
With the curly hair, is that it?
for David off in any capacity and was making blends, he's not going to make a piece of shit with AJ. Now the thing is though, AJ didn't make this blend. He made this in the Dominican Republic, and with his tobacco. So that's going to be really interesting, I think. Because it's under the enclave. You know what I'm saying? No, I think AJ's spreading out. So like it only says AJ Fernandez on the back band, and then on the let me see on the band it says enclave, uh, and that's it. And then it says on it here right here AJ only on the back, but on the front it says by Eladio Diaz. So AJ is listen. That's interesting to have AJ have somebody else make a cigar for him. And the price point $9 PA, which in New York $20. Yeah, why would I buy more than one? Fucking work. What the fuck is the lounge? No, the lounge is fucking dead. I hate this stupid place. You know, this guy here, I don't know what he was selling, ice cream sandwiches, but he looked like a big cock, right? It looks like a cock, like a dickhead right there. I don't know. I didn't like this advertisement. Right? You see,
Round, it looks like a cock.
say next at 10. I got a lot of news. Sacco, I got a lot of news. So you ready? All right, here we go. The old news. Here we go. Next, what do you think? Too much or is it good? I don't think it's fake. Wait a second, Uncle Larry. I'm talking about this fake girl here, And you're making jokes about Fudgy. Fudgy was the last.
It before the woman. Yeah.
Next to 10. What do we got here? Oh, look at this. The Canadian government is testing. They're going to start spraying COVID vaccine in the air. They're gonna give vaccinations in the air over the city. Yeah, there you go.
They working on a new like flu vaccine. One and done. Like they're not gonna like update it again. You know what I mean? Like they update the flu vaccines every year.
It's the definition of a vaccine. If it's a real vaccine, if you do it one time, it should be for life.
A few,
One and done.
the flu vaccine. Actually, Trump is funding this research, so I don't know about the conspiracy theories, but I mean, there is a flu vaccine, and they keep updating. You don't want to listen, man. Listen. Have you heard the story?
I never take the flu vaccine, and I never get the flu. It's bullshit.
People have different immune systems. Maybe you have an immune system of the ox, okay, but
As older people statistically have taken the flu vaccine, the death rate by flu has gone up. It's a fact. You look at it since the 1980s. It's more old people keep taking the flu shots. Oh, because they're worried at advertisements, and death by flu has skyrocketed. The flu vaccine for old people, it's to kill them so they don't got to pay their social security no more and their pensions no more. I
no, that's an excuse not to go to work when you drink one day a lot and then you catch a flu. Yeah.
cold. You either get through it or you stay home a day or two and you get over it. It's life. You don't need a flu vaccine. It's a scam. And you know how much mercury they put in that shit in thimerosal? It's garbage. It's garbage. In the fact, these are first off, these are therapeutics. You know, it's a legal definition. It's therapy, and it's not even good therapy. If it's a vaccine, it'll be one for life. It's therapy. It's called a therapeutic. They're lying. Yeah, but you keep saying the flu vaccine. If it's a flu vaccine, you don't need to take it every year. It's a therapeutic, but they don't call it therapeutic.
Life, so it's something that people do. I mean, regardless of you get a flu or you don't, you're not the only person. There is like 300 million people in America.
Your doctor tell you is good. The doctors,
Diabetic medicine, you shouldn't take it because it's bad for other stuff, side effects. If you have a pain, you don't take a pain medicine. The same shit. Yeah, if you take oxycodone, it's even worse than a flu vaccine. Yeah, yeah.
people will take it just to take it.
But people take it because it kills the pain.
Don't die from vaccines. It happens all the time. Sick children. Or
Side effect, okay? Why you just? It's not just about vaccine. You can eat sugar all your life and never have any diabetes, and somebody can just be born with diabetes without even eating a sugar in their life.
yeah,
That's how it is. So
yeah.
people get sick. I mean, some people like get like serious flu and they can't move from the bed.
So do you
This is
think?
real stuff.
So you think these people making these flu vaccines, it's just to save people's lives? They're
Well,
making
flu
billion.
vaccines are hundreds of years. I mean, flu vaccines have been around for how long? Decades, dude. Penicillin, okay, is
Oh,
I mean,
penicillin's good.
before
Penicillin's
penicillin,
good.
people would die with from regular like uh you know sex infections, whatever.
Yeah, yeah, they're from bacteria. I understand that.
Okay,
Nothing wrong
so
with.
then I mean, there.
No, listen, I'm not
If
against everything,
look,
but
if
Sacco, there's no commercials for penicillin. It's understood if your dick is dripping, you need penicillin. Everyone knows that. But but yeah, yeah, but that's common sense. But forcing these, oh, get your flu.
you know the major one they give you, like everybody has it in our country, they made it look big so everybody knows you got the vaccine. What they call it? Chicken pox or what is it? Right, right. So you got those.
Kids that are, Sacco, hold on, Sacco. All the young kids that are autistic, and literally, there's documented reports. No, no,
Example to that too.
all of them, but a lot of them, they get sick or they get autistic with no history of autism, and all of a sudden the kid now is out to lunch. It happens. Yeah, he's not gonna like this. And PG's talking shit. He said Richie couldn't know less about science if he forgot everything he knew about science. Yeah, because PG's a scientist. Yes, yes, yes. Here's the thing: when you have to have commercials for cars, fast food, and vaccines,
Well,
that's how
PG
you know.
has been killing butters lately.
Yeah, yeah,
What's on the menu today, PG?
yeah. Guy, you know what? Though you're right, guys. Whatever. Here's the thing, Sacco. Whatever the TV tells you, buy it. If they tell you to get 100 vaccines, do it. Get 1,000 vaccines. Get it.
I don't look. I don't watch TV. I don't even watch news, dude.
Yeah,
It's
I
just
listen,
something. It's just something that they're working on. So it's you
Sacco. I'll
know.
tell you what, Sacco. In a little bit, I better go get a vaccine. I feel like I need a tobacco vaccine. I need a chocha vaccine. I gotta get it, man. I need everything. I need
No,
everything.
vaccine is a necessity, dude. If you don't need it, you don't have to. I mean, you go to chiropractor, to fix your back, your neck. So it's a necessity for you. I never go to chiropractor. I don't need to because I don't get. Why would you go? It's bullshit. Why go to chiropractor? No, no, it's bullshit. I don't go to chiropractor. Exactly. There you go. So if somebody needs the vaccine, my wife needs it. She takes the vaccine. Otherwise, she gets bad flu. Yeah, but that's it. So
Vaccine after you're sick, it doesn't work that way. You would need the vac. You would need the vaccine.
I don't need to, man. I don't take the vaccine. I don't get sick. Whoever does, they need it. Do you have a congestion? Can you breathe? Okay, so right now, go to Rite Aid or another drugstore and look at the aisle. All the congestion medicine are gone. So 70% of America can't breathe, at least in LA. 80%, 80% of people can't breathe, have congestion or allergies or whatever you call it.
All the major cities in America. It's a fact. They're spraying so much shit in the air. It's a fact. Chemtrails. It's all, yeah, of course. They want you to have side effects, so you buy their shit and control. Also, Sacco, do you know where pollen comes from? From male trees. Do you know there's female and male trees? Did you know that? Did you know that? Did you know that there's, I'm being dead serious. Did you know there's female and male trees? Did you know that? Yes or no? Female and,
Right.
so do you know what pollen is? Pollen. is tree sperm. It's tree jizz. The pollen goes and it gets things pregnant. The problem is this, Sacco. When they were rebuilding the forest in a lot of areas, guess what they planted? Only male trees. That's why we have so much pollen because they fucked up. They keep on planting male only trees. Did you know that? Sacco, Sacco, even our trees are 451. You have a cockroach that has a nail up its ass that's getting electrocuted. This guy has a YouTube channel and he torches cockroaches. He he calls this one the dildo of immense pain. He stuffs a metal rod up the cockroach and then he puts electricity through it. Look, and so and then the cockroach eventually, but he gets tortured. He's not dead. He's alive. He's got a metal rod up his ass and he's getting electrocuted. Here's the thing, Sacco. Eventually, he's going to graduate from cockroaches to like a rat, then a rat to a cat, and a cat to a dog, and then humans. This guy's doing some crazy shit.
Shooting guy at the prison.
My goodness. Next at 10. What about this? You got a little disability BBW. Yeah, honestly, I have nothing to say about this. I don't want to touch this one. Yeah, PG said he's leaving. Okay. Yeah, next at 10. Oh, what about this one? Little Diddy. I guess PG. Thanks for coming for 5 minutes. Talking shit. Sayonara, motherfucker. Look at that. How's your cigar going? Is it going good or is it ruined? I would drop the ash. Drop the ash though, because if it's wet, like, you need more airflow. You know what I'm saying though? Oh, PG style. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful. LFD makes a great cigar. I'm dropping that, and that ash is gone. Next at 10. Yeah, yeah, but they keep this cigar like in a special humidor, like the high end cigars, and none of the cigars there are ever wet. Let's see. Next at Yeah, no. There was a cheerleader at some basketball game, and she shit her pants. bro, 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 bro. All I can say is that is not fresh. That is not fresh, bro. Bro, but that's not her fault, man. Imagine being out there and she's got to go to the bathroom. What do you do? I think. Do you think Geo would still hit that or no?
But a couple of million people would still hit that. uh, yeah.
I got a picture inside of Geo's mouth. Did you see this one?
Oh. It's a cock.
I don't know. He said, "What is that?" I don't know. I'm trying, man. Next at 10. Fat Joe said he's a serial glizzy eater, and glizzies are like big hot dogs. But then I think I don't know why he admitted that. Why would you say you love eating big hot dogs a lot on the show? I don't know. Maybe he's gay. I don't know. This story was stupid. Who gives a shit? Next at 10. How about two cockroach? Is that? Oh, how about two grasshoppers fucking? I don't know. I've never seen grasshoppers do that. Stuff off the third floor balcony, so he threw her off the third floor balcony and killed his girlfriend. What do you think? Second degree, because in that moment she destroyed his property, so he was mad. He didn't plan on killing her, but it's a bad idea though. He's going to do at least 10 years, I think, maybe 10. Yeah, but what if she threw out his Dubai 17? What if she threw out?
You're gonna get to it. You should have a plan for your expensive stuff. Do you think what was his possessions? Like I don't think yeah he has Dubai's. No Dubai's. No.
Anything? You don't have expensive stuff. You know what I'm saying? Though? Yeah, yeah. Next at 10. All right. I don't know what this was, but this woman posted herself on TikTok. No, that's jizz. Sacco, this is on regular TikTok. Why would you post this? Why? Why would you post this?
Yeah, put slime over their face and you know. Yeah. What you can't buy, go to Amazon. Yeah. Yeah, that shit is there.
Doing P. Diddy saying that he R worded her. I don't want to say the R word. And she said he has a Tootsie Roll sized cock. This was a real news story. It was on multiple different things. She's saying that his dick is the shape and size of a Tootsie Roll. It's different. Yeah. 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 Uh, yeah. Hey, what's up, kid? Yeah, I don't know. I didn't have a romantic rendezvous with P. Diddy. So next at 10. What's this? I don't know what this guy said. So next at 10. All right. Would you do this? It was a Viking beer festival and they drink beer up their ass. I hope they don't use the same one. Imagine that you're up number. Yeah.
There is a lot of images in that picture.
Alcohol up your ass. It goes right to your bloodstream. You could die really bad. People have died from like 2 ounces of vodka up their ass. This is dangerous, especially in public. But in Saco, in public, can you imagine? And who's this guy? Is this his job? Is this his job? But look, Saco, he's really putting it in. This guy's he's demented. That's Chewy said butt chug. That's not for me. Would you do this or no? I wouldn't do this. Well, Sacco, you got freedom of speech. Sacco, I don't want to. I don't want to speak for you. I don't want to speak for you. You got freedom of speech, my friend. So yes or no? All right.
That's like ridiculous. Yeah, that's a no. Sure. Let's go next to 10.
City when I was in New York, and it said looking for gay sex parties, and then it had all different kinds of parties: bear parties, top parties, bottom parties, circumcised parties, non-circumcised parties, and it says we meet up 6 times a day at different parts of Manhattan. I didn't go there though. It's not for me. Why not? Yeah, I could have went just to see if anyone there I knew. Like, hey, you're 451, and then leave. Yeah. Well, I mean, I think this is why Gio left New York. No, I think he got kicked out, and now he's going to the ones in Jersey. Next at 10. This woman says, I'm 500 pounds, I'm 22 and single. Describe me in one word: fat. 500-pound man. How are you 500 pounds at 22? What the fuck are you eating? Oh, I know. Everything. And yeah, yeah, that's the main thing is that all these people, Sacco, all these 500-pound people, 700 pound, it's soda. They're drinking like 4 gallons of soda a day. You know what I'm saying though? Because there's just so much sugar. That's all sugar.
I gotta change my Boveda to 65, I guess. Regular box. Anyway, but I put 69. 65 was good, but they got. Anyway, I'll fix it.
That will pull the moisture right out. I'm just saying you could have a short-term dry box with rice. It'll pull all the moisture out. And and just a little rice, put it there for 2 hours. Yeah, whatever. Next at 10. You're not gonna listen to me. Well, now people in America are identifying as seasons. So you could identify as winter, summer, spring, or fall now as your gender. Sako, what is your gender? Spring? Summer?
I love the autumn for the colors, and then you get the spring for the blossoms, and then you get the summer for the fruit, and then you get the winter to drink the wine next to a fireplace. I'm gonna identify as January. Why? I can be a month. Jan.
I didn't mean to assume. I didn't mean to assume. I didn't mean to assume your gender. I apologize.
What is she's what is she? Spring?
Or now identify. There was a show back in the 1980s. It was a Vietnam show, but here was the plot of the show. I never heard of the show, man. And the show was called The Gay Deceivers. And what happened was Sacco, they called him in, the army for the draft in Vietnam. Vietnam, they got drafted, right? And they said, okay, yeah, we're gonna go in the army. You draft us, but here's the thing: we're gay, and we want to get married. And so they said you can't be in the army because they didn't want to go to war. They were faking it. So they said you can't be gay in the army, so you can't go. But then the army recruiter would follow them around and make sure they were really gay because he's like, if I find out you're not really gay, you're going to Vietnam. And so they had to like hold hands, and he's watching through the window, and they're pretending to kiss. Oh man, they didn't want to go to war. They didn't want to go. They weren't gay, but they had to pretend. But it wasn't just a one-time thing. They said now we're gonna watch you. It's kind of weird. I don't think it was popular. I don't think. But Sacco, it's original. You got to give it to him. It's original.
Gay watch. Gay watch. Yeah.
Sacco, I already changed the channel. I said next at 10. You're going to the dome for 1 minute. What's that, Sacco? 1 minute. you're back, Sacco. What do you think about this? She's stripping on a pole, and the other girl's twerking on top of a stripper. So now it's a stripper and a twerker. It also seems like if that woman falls, she's dead because that woman's gonna snap her body in. Imagine all that body weight, bro. This looks dangerous, right?
But she's standing. The other one is standing on the legs of the other one.
This woman here could break her back, dude. This a lot could go wrong. How much insurance would you need to do insure this? Nobody's insured. Uh,
Was that a video or just a picture? Oh man.
that's they both got to be strong to do that. Next at 10. Next at 10. This was the crazy story. The 19. Oh, Caleb, I already changed the story. You got to go to the dome now, man. See you later, Caleb. You don't have to worry. I'll never leave you all alone. All right, Caleb's back. Here's the thing, Sacco. This woman in the 1960s, she found out her son was 451, and she tried to convince her son not to be 451. So she started, with her son. And then after that, the son became crazy and he stabbed his mother and killed her. Devastating story. That is a terrible. That's a terrible story, huh?
Well, I mean, considering the circumstances.
Yeah. Next at 10.
Man, you weren't kidding when you said there's a lot of news. Next to 10.
I don't know what's going on here, but that house looks pretty safe, huh?
Uh, I don't know. I'm Yeah.
I'm gonna be sick. Oh man, that's disgusting.
eat whatever that fool is cooking. Mm.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Caleb said, "Yeah, I'll wait for a hot pocket in the microwave." He's like, "Yeah,
I mean, why would like why? You know, if it was like Arnold Schwarzenegger, let's say in 25 years old, right? Not cool, nah, but still, you would like no. I mean, for a video, whatever, maybe, but no. I don't want anybody naked cooking me food, dude. No, no.
they're allowing trans babies now to have sex surgery. So you could be an infant and they'll do a surgery now if your baby boy wants to become a baby girl in your England. This is insane. How would your baby tell you that your baby is trans at 6 weeks old? It's Sodom and Gomorrah. It's Sodom and Gomorrah. This is crazy. It's crazy, bro. I mean, you don't even. Bro, I don't even like the story. Next to 10. This makes me sad. And look at that, Sacco. I'm out of stories. See, Sacco, you think this is a green screen now? But no, what I'm gonna do, Sacco, I'm gonna take a picture of the car and use the, and make it as a next for next time. You know what I'm saying? No, because now no one's gonna believe me. I'm really in the Corolla because we never see the Corolla anymore. Uh, I'm sorry, your cigar's not working that well. You're saying it's too wet, huh?
The joy is there tough, but yeah, that could be because it's wet.
You smoke the bull? Do you like it? Oh, yeah.
It was kind of like I let it dry, but it wasn't enough, I guess. The third one, I let it dry about over a week. Yeah, but I like it. I just didn't like the size, shape. Yeah, I mean, but they should make another regular size production, the same blend. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Just But how about the Solis? Do you find the Solis any close to that?
For like 8 months now. And think about it, January was a long time ago. So picture by February, March, and now we're getting into the summer months. You know, the second phase, bro. It hasn't been that many new cigars, really. There's been a few. General had some new cigars. I want to smoke that new Partagas. Um, Maybe I'll take a ride up to the mountain next week and I'll try to find that new Partagas, you know. But think about it, like Padron. If Padron ain't doing shit, uh, Davidoff. Davidoff is making. Oh, we'll make a new $60 cigar. Come on, bro. Placencia. Well, they did make a new one though, but it's about $30 though. It's expensive. Even if yeah, you're right. They're not. Davidoff is not in. Like think about it. After the Davidoff Nicaragua, when was the last like new Davidoff? Like regular Davidoff? Well, I don't. They were around the same time. The Oscuro, the Nicaragua, and the Yamaso around the same time. I don't know which one first. I think the Yamaso was after. I don't remember. But the point is though. But think about it. I haven't seen Davidoff make new cigars on the like regular release. They're around like $20, $25 PA price. Everything is like ultra limited, $50, $60. And bro, I'm not paying $60 for a Davidoff. That's too much. I mean, MPA, that's crazy.
When they started the rerun, because they made that big humidor, right, with all 12 of them. And then some guys bought it like for 8, 9 thousand, thinking of that is going to become a collectible, whatever. They're not going to make, and then they started again, the Zodiac. So it's not selling as crazy as it used to, because the old 12 months, I mean 12 variations, they sold out right away.
A lot of people didn't like the Dragon. So I'm just even though I enjoyed it, I'm saying, but it didn't. I don't think Davidoff has the same pull on the. I think the Placencia is doing better with their Zodiac.
5, and then I guess you have to get it in a perfect smoking condition to really enjoy the flavors. But yeah, it didn't blow my skirt, as Jeremy says.
Rare Black comes out. How much is the Rare Black going to cost? Is it even out? I don't know. I don't know. EP Carrillo came out with that Cameroon. That was really great. Remember that one? The was that the Allegiance? What was it? The was it Allegiance? No, I don't remember the name of it. Remember, it was the Orange Band. It was really good. Jeremy. Oh, it was a really great Cameroon. It was a great fucking time. But that was like in February. Um, so yeah, this year I'm not seeing like tons of new stuff come out. Forget about Oliva. Oliva's not. Oliva came out with that $300 cigar. They can go fuck themselves.
Definitely not.
Our industry is gonna see a major because with no, not just that. I'm just saying though that people are cutting back in every because rent and food and everything's costing so high. So majority of people that buy cigars in masses is middle class, and they're all cutting back. You know what I'm saying though? Everyone's cutting. Yeah, but here's the thing. Here's the problem with that, Sacco. Those guys don't get the new stuff. Cigar page, you're not going to get a brand new cigar at a much lower price. You're going to have to wait a little time, a year or two. No, what I'm saying is though, you're not going to see the new, I'm just saying new stuff. What's good about lounges, Sacco, is they always have the new stuff. And when I the past few months, but every time I go back to New York, I'm not seeing a lot of new stuff at even at the lounges because they can't even sell what they have. You understand what I'm saying though? So, like I go back to the same place. They have the same fucking cigars the past 3 months, the same boxes. Nothing's moving. I can tell because the cellophane, you can see it's getting so wet and like cloudy because the humidor is so wet. And I'm talking about regular cigars. They can't even sell them. They had the Miami. You know how much the Miami was in New York? It was like almost $60. Go fuck yourself. The new M, the blue one. I I wanted to smoke that, but I'm not smoking it for like $58 though. Go, you know. Because I think the MSRP is going to be $30 even in Pennsylvania. That's expensive, but I'm sure it's really. Did you try the new one yet or no? Are you going to or no? No, no, no. You could buy a single.
How much different they're gonna be? How much better they're gonna be, right? Yeah, still gotta smoke those. But I didn't buy the other one, the last one too. You know that was red or brown. Yeah,
You know why? It was the right size. It was skinny. Yeah. I think the second one was more like a Toro, right? It was a little fatter.
the skinny one. I have the boxes. You want me to dig in?
Fuente, I guess, or where? I don't know. One of these Nicaraguan Fuente is going to come out. I've seen it at one place in Pennsylvania. It was about an hour from me, and they were over $100. I think they're maybe 150. They weren't cheap, bro. Don't, bro. But how good could it be for $150? I mean, come on, man. You know, no. You know what I'm saying though. Uh, oh, you know how much they charge? Know how much they're charging in New York? $200. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. So we'll see what happens. But all I'm saying is, in the past, let's say like a year ago when I was in Florida, bro, every week I was reviewing new cigars. There were so many new cigars coming out. Not this year. This oh yeah, yeah. But
You know. Yeah, yeah. It took down again. Because he has the other guy stuff, other channels. They say if they close your one channel, they're gonna revoke all of your channels.
to hang out with the guys. I mean, I still like to do reviews, but yeah, it's a dead, it's a dead, it's a dead channel. Uh, yeah, yeah. Who wants to see? I mean, nobody wants to see Richie's. But what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Do the news while it's happening? Next at 10. You see? I don't know. Good cigar for $9 PA. I'm excited for it. Um, and we'll see what happens. It's already out, but I haven't seen it at shops. And I'm excited for this new AJ Fernandez. Uh, well, I've never had a Dominican AJ Fernandez. So, do you think it's going to be good? What do you think? Yeah, I think that one. No, yes, but this one is not AJ tobacco. This one is Dominican tobacco from, and I don't know. I don't think he has farms in the Dominican Republic. I don't think so. So
Uh, you know that shit, Quesada, they grow a shitload of tobacco, bro. And then no, but they sell more tobacco than cigars. So yeah, well, yeah, they're not yeah, they're more into tobacco than cigars. So and then La Aurora, you have they're more tobacco than cigars. Yeah, oh yeah.
on, I'm gonna review that cigar by myself tomorrow. So I'll post it tomorrow. I'll smoke it tomorrow afternoon, and we'll let you know how it goes. Yeah, I'm getting tired now. I'm gonna crash. I'm gonna go home and go to sleep. It's been a long day, and it's always, say goodbye to my father, say goodbye to my daughter. It's always a little sad, but I'm gonna see my daughter next month. My father, I'm gonna fly down. Maybe I'll fly down in July. Go see him for a couple of days. And yeah, man. So oh, I'll fly down, man. Yeah, yeah, I'll fly down. And what's good about that? Yeah, because he wanted his car. Because he's coming up for 3 weeks, so in New York, so he wants to have a car. I don't blame him. You know. So that's it. Hey, you stay fresh, man. God bless, man. I'll see you around, bro. Everyone be good, Uncle Larry. Gio, stay fresh. OG.